Good morning, my good vibes people. Guess what? We got an extra day of cruise time because we couldn't disembark yesterday. And we are finally entering into Tampa Bay. So there was a backlog of ships to come into the Tampa Bay, and the Tampa Bay port had to clean out all the storm surge debris that was in the channel. So this is what they were waiting for. And I'm going to flip around because you can see the very tip of St. Pete in just a minute. Go ahead, it's fine. Let's see, settings. All right, so there you have it. There's the very tip of St. Pete. And we're going to be going under the Skyway Bridge. Now, I missed this last time. So I don't know what I was doing. We were busy eating, or who knows. Someone told me it takes like 2 hours to get from the Skyway Bridge to the port. But you can see there's a ship ahead of us. So, Hurricane Helene created a lot of issues for people, especially if they're along the coastline with the storm surge. So this is what mouth of Tampa Bay and St. Pete's over there. I'm not sure what the bridge that one is under. But there's the Skyway. Look at that ship go underneath. The big mega ships can't come out of Tampa because they're too tall. And you'll see how tight it is going under this bridge. There's beautiful St. Pete. That might be the bridge that goes to Treasure Island. And poor Treasure Island and Crystal Beach and all of the Clearwater Beach. I had only caught some of the news. But I know neighbors are helping neighbors. So it's a good thing. There's Lynn. So I think I'm going to go up there, my favorite spot. Sadie's around here somewhere. She texted me. Text Sadie because she said she was up here somewhere. Oh, can you text? There's my shadow. There's our beautiful boat. So we had breakfast already. Got up about maybe 8 o'clock. Got a good night's sleep. This is where Lynn and I were last night. On these lounge chairs looking up at the stars. Last night we were up till about, I think, 11 o'clock. So down this way it must be like Sarasota, Venice Beach down that way. They had a tough time with the storm as well. There's a beautiful sun. And the Skyway Bridge. So I'm not sure how long it's going to take us to get under this bridge, but we are moving pretty quickly. So you can make a comment if you want to. There's the Skyway. It's very peaceful. So this is my first cruise. And it's my first cruise with Royal Caribbean. And I enjoyed it. I really don't have any bad things to say. I see the Skyway Bridge, yay. Rick's anxious for me to get home. But we still have... I don't leave till 5 o'clock in the morning on Monday, so It's going to be, well, I guess it'll be tonight. I got to get up early and be at the airport by 3. So I got to go to bed early tonight. And then I arrive at BWI. I'm shooting through the window, so it might be a little dirty. So you can see it better this way. It's hard for me to see. People watching from the bow. Did you find Katie? I mean, Sadie. I keep calling her Katie. It's Sadie.
I haven't seen her yet.
Mark's daughter's name is. We're on. She said she was portside deck 10. Where's that? Deck 10 is here. Port is left. See a boat ahead of that. So our 7-day cruise turned into an 8-day cruise. And yeah, I think that's why it's always good to get to your cruise destination a day or 2 ahead and book your flight, if you have a flight, a day or 2 after you arrive, because especially if you go cruising during hurricane season. And hurricane season goes from June till I think November 1st. So, and usually September is the busiest, time. So I knew there was a chance of a hurricane, and got flight insurance on my flight and insurance on my, which was only like $18, and insurance on. The cruise, you get insurance. You can get insurance too. It's like $79, and that's if you have any medical issues. You have to take an airlift from the boat to land for any medical issues, stuff like that. So definitely worth getting the insurance for peace of mind in case something goes awry. Which, when it's hurricane season and you're going on a cruise in the Caribbean, something's bound to happen. So, but we were very lucky. We weren't delayed. We were just dancing with Helene and followed her back to Tampa. But it did disrupt the port because the port was closed due to the debris. In a couple minutes here, I'll be going under the Skyway Bridge, and you can see what that's like.
I don't know. I didn't look, but
it's hard for me to see. Hopefully you can see this. So there are 2 ships ahead of us. Let's see the Skyway Bridge. In 1981, the Skyway Bridge collapsed because a freighter hit one of these pylons, and they rebuilt it. But when they rebuilt it, they rebuilt it as high as they could for the ships at that time, and now they have all these mega ships. And so these mega ships can't sail out of Tampa because the bridge isn't tall enough and it doesn't open up or anything. It's not a drawbridge. So only the smaller ships can sail through the port of Tampa. I was actually in 1981 when this happened, and I was in typing class in high school, and it was a wicked weather that day, and then we heard in typing class that the Skyway Bridge collapsed and a bus fell into the water. So it was pretty traumatic at that time. But she was rebuilt, and it's kind of a little bit of a scary drive over, especially when you're driving in an RV. We've done that many times, Rick and I. Headed from Palm Harbor down to Key West or Sarasota, Venice Beach. We've been all over Florida, and I love Florida. Florida's my home. So hopefully you can see okay through this glass. I'm in the highest place I can be. It's gonna be soon. Skyway Bridge. Coming back to port on an extra day of cruise time. Thanks to Helene.
This is right off the Collins.
Yeah, there's a lot of good fishing in this area. A lot of boats usually fish around here. And there's the Skyway. This is gonna be cool.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is a kind reminder to please do not congregate on the section content number 4, as we do need this area for our debarkation process. You are welcome to use any of the other lounges or open deck areas, and if you can, please keep your luggage with you. So once again, please do not congregate on the section on deck 4, as we need
Under
this
the
area
bridge,
for our
the Skyway
debarkation.
Bridge.
Thank you.
That look at this. So it looks like they're gonna hit. Gosh, there's a little bit of clearance there. That was cool. We made it. I guess we're officially in Tampa Bay. Look at that. Isn't that cool? I think that's so cool. So I wasn't able to get this when we left because I was busy doing something. But I got it today. And there's Lynn. Look at that. So cool. All right. Well, now someone said it was going to take 2 hours to get from this point to the port. I think we were eating dinner. That's what it was when we were leaving, and it was around 5 o'clock that we went under the bridge or something like that. That's why I couldn't get this. But that's it. Our cruise is coming to a close. We have to be out of the room by 9. So, it's about 9:05. So I better get my luggage. Got to be out of the room and just wait in the lounge while we finish getting to the port. So, let's see. Rick says you were moving 18 miles an hour. Cool. And then Brooke says, hi Brooke. So, thank you for watching. I'll have all of these cruise videos on a playlist on the YouTube channel. So you'll be able to see this grand adventure. I didn't do my regular live stream, but I had Montezuma's revenge, so I took the day off. So I'll do it normally next week. Recap this wonderful week. Thank you, Lynn, for inviting me for your birthday. Happy birthday.
You're welcome. Thank you.
And some of them will go into
So
Canada.
I will get offline here So we gotta get our luggage out of the room. All packed, so that's good. All right, everyone. See you soon, Rick. Early in the morning on Monday. Tomorrow, right? Tomorrow. Today's Sunday. Okay. Love you guys. Talk to you soon. Bye. Peace out.